Hello and welcome to Life with Heart. I am Raven Heart, and on today's video I'm going to show you how to grow greener microgreens. So the brand I'm using is Seeds of Change. I found these at Tractor Supply. They're organic, really good company. I've had their back when I used to have a microwave, they had these microwavable pouches of quinoa and rice. Anyways, I'm not affiliated with them, they're just a good brand. So yeah, anyways, most people probably heard of microgreens. They are extra bougie little vegan cafe. They're the greenery on top of your avocado toast, or I've heard that they're a garnish in fancy restaurants. I wouldn't know much about that, but I believe it. They're really good. For more than just a garnish, they are packed full of nutrients. You're harvesting a plant in its baby stages, so it still has a ton of that nutrients just fresh and packed in there, and yeah, it's really good. Highly advised. Let's grow them. They're expensive to buy in the store, but growing them is actually pretty cheap. It's like a couple dollars a pack, I think, and then you just have your organic soil, which that can be like $7 or $8 a bag, but yeah, it's totally worth it, especially for growing food. Organic all the way. And then what makes them greener greens is that you're going to use recycled material to grow it with. So I have the little packaging that Roma tomatoes came in, organic of course, and also some strawberries. And these are nice because they already have little holes in them, so it drains well. Because the first time I did this, I used a hummus container, and they still grew, but there was kind of just, a little bit of green stuff growing on my soil because it wasn't getting proper drainage. So totally make sure whatever you're using, the water has a way to drain out. So first, you're going to put in your soil. And you don't need to go too much with it, maybe a little less than halfway up, because you want room when you close it for them to grow up and get tall so that you can harvest them. And yeah, it's really nice that these have a lid too, because it kind of creates this enclosure, but again, still breathable. So I prefer these kinds of packaging. So yeah, you pack your soil in pretty well. Seeds need a good home to sit into. Then you get your seeds. And then it doesn't really matter because these don't really need rows. You could be more specific with it. But then I just kind of mix the seeds around with my fingers, get them all spread even in there. And I just put a small handful. I might even do a little bit more. Yeah, sorry if my face is cut off. I don't have a tripod in this stage of my YouTube videos, so I'm using a brick on an old bucket. Alright, and so what I just did was I added a little bit more topsoil, just to cover them, because typically small seeds like this need to be buried 1/4 of an inch down, so just a small handful of soil to kind of pack it up. And then the most important part of planting seeds after tamping, which is what packing the soil down is watering. You have to water as soon as you plant, and you want to be gentle because the seeds are pretty small, so they move around a lot. See? The drippage. Got that drip. Okay, no, I'm gonna stop. But anyways, yep, and then close it up. And honestly, you will not, if you soak it in pretty good, you will not have to water it. You just put this in a windowsill. I might have to water it one more time before I can harvest it, and then maybe once more to keep what I don't harvest right away fresh, if I don't harvest it right away, because they're really good. Everybody in my house loves them. Yeah, so now just set it in a sunny spot, and within a week I should have nice microgreens. Nice organic microgreens. So yeah, that's how you do greener microgreens. Reduce, reuse, recycle, and all that jazz. Thanks for watching.